Hello everyone, hopefully you're doing pretty well today. My name is Deborah and welcome to my channel, Crafty Chalk Creations. I'm an independent designer of Chalk Couture, and today I'm going to be doing what I'm going to call a semi-gift. I saw this transfer and I thought this is perfect for any crafter, and I thought of my mother when I got this and also myself. So I let my mom know about it, and she decided on a surface that she would like to have this transfer put on. And it is the Sylvie frame. This is a 9x12 with the white frame with the black reusable surface. And this does have hardware on it, so if you want to hang it vertical or horizontal, you can do that. And the colors are perfect because her craft room, and I'm going to be using Lakeshore Blue paste. I was originally going to do Ocean Mist, but she felt that might have been a little gray, more of a gray blue. And I came across the Lakeshore and I thought, you know what, I think this would be a better fit for her room. And her room, the walls are in this color, and then she has white tables with black legs. So I thought that will be perfect, and it's her craft room. So this is a size 4, not size 4, why did I say that? Size B transfer. It's 8.5x12. And it is named Money Can't Buy Happiness. Now, when you first receive your transfers, if you've never seen any of my videos before, I'm going to do as much step-by-step as I possibly can to help you out here. When you receive your transfers, they come in this plastic sleeve, and it has a resealable flap. You want to be sure to keep it. It also has instructions on use and care of your transfer. You want to keep this for storage. And then your transfer comes on a backing sheet. Now there is a matte side, and the side that the transfer is adhered to is a shiny side. So when you first get your transfer, you want to have a Sharpie marker on hand, and you just want to either write the name of it on the back of it or do a mark on there. It doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm just going to write craft. An arrow up, I don't know why. You can just put an X, whatever you want to do. And I'll explain the reason why. It's because this side is matte, like I said, and this side is shiny. Now, after you clean your transfers, that way, let's say you're in a hurry, you're just not paying attention, this is a reminder so that way you do not adhere it to the wrong side. And as you can see, there is the shiny side. So before I get started, I'm going to take my transfer off. Okay. And gently take it off and save that backer sheet so you can put your clean transfer on there. And I have a fuzzing cloth. Now, any of the items, as long as they are available, I will put them down in the description box below with a editable shopping cart link, so that way you can add things to it. You could, continue shopping. You could subtract things. But as long as any of the materials that I am using from Chalk Couture are available, I will post them in that cart link. Now, this is a fuzzing cloth, and why you want to fuzz this is because this is sticky. As you can see, these are reusable mesh screen transfers. You can use them, Chalk Couture says, anywhere from 8 to 10 times at least. Designers have gotten more use out of them. And you want to fuzz this because you want to take some of that stickiness, some of that tack off. Even though this surface has a slight texture to it, you do still need to fuzz it. Now, if you're going to be using a very smooth surface like glass, you're going to have to fuzz the fiddle out of it. Or if you're going to be using cardstock or anything like that, even though you wax it, you still want to give it a good fuzzing. So with this one, though, I think a couple of times will be good. But if you do not have a fuzzing cloth, or the fuzzing cloth is sold out at the time that I post this video, you can use a towel or, an old t-shirt, sweatshirt. You can use that. You just want something that's going to help take some of that tack off and a little bit of fuzzy on it. So that's why we want to fuzz. Now, if you like to measure, I eyeball things, but if you would like to measure, by all means do. I try to eyeball this the best I can. I think that looks pretty good. Well, maybe over a little bit more. Now that I have it where I think I want it, what I do is I put my finger in the middle. I go up, down, side to side, and then I use my hands to smooth it out. And why you do that is because you want to make sure there aren't any air bubbles or any wrinkles or any like little fuzzies that might be left. See, there's a little, I don't know if you can see that or not, there's a little bump there. I'm going to have to lift this back up. I might have a little fuzzy stuck there. Because you want to have good contact. And sure enough, yep, there's a little itty bitty fuzzy. And sometimes they are difficult to get off. There we go. Okay. I'm going to relay this back down. Oh, I did want to let you know with this Sylvie board, I completely forgot to mention. Like I said, it is a reusable surface. It has the hardware, and they come, when you receive it, it has the protector corners on there. They staple it into the wood frame. So when you go to take that off, you may need a pair of pliers or a screwdriver to lift that staple up so you can get this off the corners. I did want to let you know that. And I would, like I said, I'll be using the Lakeshore Blue. This is the paste jar, and I will be using, because I'm doing this all in one color. If you would like to take the time, you can do your elements in here in different colors if you would like to. But I'm going to do this all in one color, so this should go by pretty quickly, and I will be using the small squeegee instead of the mini squeegee. I don't have one on hand right now to show you the size difference, but there is a size difference. This will give me a little bit more coverage. And to make sure that I have good contact, before I paste it, I'm going to use my squeegee to smooth this out over my surface. And this is a little side plate that I just put my squeegee on. Now, I've already opened up this jar of paste and I have already stirred it. Whenever you order paste in the jar, you want to make sure you give it a good stir with the stir sticks. And I'm just going to go ahead and get started here. Now your squeegee does have a bevel side. That's the side you want to put your paste on. And just grab a bunch of it there. Apply it generously to your surface. Because you can always scrape off the excess. You just want to make sure that you have good coverage. But I thought this would be very appropriate for her. So if you know anybody that is a crafter, yourself included, or you want to do a gift for someone that you know this would fit their personality and they have a craft room, this would make a really good gift. Okay, I'm going to scrape off the excess paste on my squeegee back into the jar as much as possible. And then with that same bevel edge, I'm going to go over and scrape off the excess off my transfer to where you can see the design coming through underneath. That way you know you have good, even coverage. And I love this frame board. It's reusable, so if she ever gets tired of this design, she wants to change it to something else, you just clean it off and use it again. You're not having to buy extra artwork frames and things like that, and just change out your design. Okay, now it is time for the peel and reveal. It is this easy and this quick. Yeah, I should have fuzzed it another time. You start at your corners and you peel it off, start peeling it in the middle. If you go start pulling off one corner, you could stretch and distort your transfer. Yeah, I should have fuzzed it a couple more times. See how it's kind of stretching there? Okay. And you want to slowly lift up. And why that is for, let's say you missed a spot. That way you can lay it back down and just touch it up. But yeah, I needed to fuzz this probably a couple more times. Oh, I like how this is turning out. I think these colors are going to be great for her. Perfect for her room. Money can't buy happiness, but it can buy craft supplies, and that's pretty close. You got that right. Okay. Now, as soon as you use your transfer, you should clean it, but I'm not able to get it at the sink right now, so I have an extra towel, and I'm just going to spritz it with some water, so that way that paste does not dry in the mesh screen. Now, if you're in a hurry, you can go ahead and dry this, but I'm going to let this air dry. You can also let it air dry. I think that turned out really nice. And Ma, if you're watching, I hope you like it. Oh, I guess I should have checked, make sure, yeah, the hanger's that way. But I hope this gave you some ideas and shows you how quick and how easy and fast that you can make a project and a gift for someone. Thank you so much for watching. Until I see you next time.